Hey, what's up, guys? This is Gary Walker with liveanabolic.com. And in this video, I'm going to give you an at-home abs workout for men over 40, all right? Quick, short, intense workout. You're going to do 4 exercises. The last one is more of a metabolism booster. So you're going to do these consecutively. You're going to do each one for 30 seconds. Follow that with a 30-second break. And then go to round 2, all right? You want to do 2, 3, 4, or 5 rounds depending on fitness level. So I'm going to walk you through each one of these, show you how to do them correctly, and then I'm going to take you through a round to see how they should flow together, all right? First one, you are going to do arms high partial sit-ups. All right, arms high partial sit-ups. You're going to go to the Flutter Kicks. I'm going to show you a different variation of the standard Flutter Kick. It's a little bit different for guys over 40. If you got a lot of lower back issues, tight hip flexors, you don't need to go down quite as far on the Flutter Kicks. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I'm about to get into it, and I'll show you that here in just a minute. You're also going to do a raised knee in. That will be your third exercise, followed by some plank jacks, all right? So the first one, the partial sit-ups, it's a variation of a crunch. You're not doing a full sit-up. You're basically going to bend your knees, tighten your abs. You want to keep your abs tight throughout this entire workout, all right? That's going to be the key to doing this correctly and the key to keeping your lower back strong and tight and keep it from getting too much work. When you're doing the ones where you're lying down on the ground, you want to make sure your lower back is actually touching the ground. It's touching the floor itself, okay? If you've got a gap under here, then tighten it up. Get those abs nice and tight. Bring your sternum in tighter, okay? All right, so the first thing you're going to do, the arms high partial sit-up, you're basically going to reach straight up for the sky. Just like that. Keep your neck tight. Keep it straight. Keep your back tight and straight. And you're going to lean straight up. Just like that. Don't lean forward. You don't want to round your back and your neck, okay? Again, that will strain your back, and that's not what we're going for here. You're going to do those for 30 seconds, and then you're going to do the Flutter Kicks, all right? The Flutter Kicks, basically what you're going to do, you're going to get your hands, place them right under your butt, just like this. Most Flutter Kicks you're going to see, again, once you get your hands here, keep that lower back tight and against the ground, all right? Typically, you start low with the Flutter Kick with your legs right off the ground. But if you do that and you've got less mobility in your hips than what you're doing when you're low, you're actually arching that lower back. And that's going to put way too much strain on your lower back, all right? So basically what I want you to focus on, keeping that lower back flat on the ground. If you need to, go ahead and bring your arms or your legs, straight up. Bring them down as far as you can until you start getting an arch in your lower back. If this is as far as you can go, you're just going to do the Flutter Kicks up high. If you've got a little bit more mobility in your hips and a little more strength in your core and lower back, get them 6 inches off the ground and do Flutter Kicks lower, okay? It just depends on your hip flexors and your lower back. Because the last thing you want to do on the Flutter Kicks is put a lot of strain on your lower back, especially us guys over 40. We're trying to focus on strengthening your core, strengthening your abs, strengthening your lower back, all right? You don't want to injure your lower back. So those are the Flutter Kicks. Then you're going to go with the raised knee in. Raised knee in is similar. Go ahead and get your hands out to your side. Bring them under your glutes again. Bring them right under your butt. And then what you're going to do, keep your legs straight, and you're going to bring one up, one down. One up, one down. Focus on keeping your abs tight. Again, keeping your lower back flush to the ground. Okay? Just like that. That's how you're going to do your knee ins. There's other variations, but what we're doing with this circuit, that's all you need to do. We're not going to focus too much on upper crunch and knee in. So just keep it nice and tight. And like I said, I'm about to go through this with you, and you'll see what we need to do. Plank jacks. Again, guys, if you've got any back issues at all, then you can eliminate these. This is a metabolism booster, though. I like to throw it in at the end of an ab workout to get that metabolism really cranked up. But again, you want to get in a plank position. You want your glutes, hip flexors, abs, and lower back all tight. You're going to come out and in, just like this. But you can tell there's a little bit of impact with your hips and that lower back. So you got to make sure you're keeping your entire core tight. This isn't your complete core. Hip flexors, glutes, lower back, your entire abdominal wall, all of that together makes up your core, all right? So you want to focus on keeping all of that tight, especially when you're doing any kind of bounding or jumping. So the plank jacks that we're going to do, try it out. If you feel any tightness at all, work your way up to doing it. Maybe do 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Get to where as you get stronger, once your core gets stronger and you're able to stabilize everything, then you can work it to the 30 seconds, all right? But that being said, those are the exercises. So we're going to go through this. Let me go through a round with you, show you what it's supposed to look like. Let me get my timer going. Again, you're going to want to do 30 seconds of each exercise, followed by a 30-second break. And then you'll go round 2. And again, complete as many rounds as it takes to challenge yourself to work. But again, don't overdo it, all right? So again, we're all starting in a different place. We've all got a different fitness level currently. So just do what you need to do. Again, make it challenging though, but don't do it to where you're going to hurt yourself. All right, so let's get my timer going. And again, we're going to go with the, hopefully you can see me good in there. I'm working the camera by myself. My wife's been helping me out, but she's not here today. So hopefully you're going to be able to see this good. Arms high, partial sit-ups. And we're going. Get nice and tight. Flex your abs. Squeeze them. Relax. Squeeze them. Relax. Just focus on that mind-muscle connection. Just working those abs, all right? All right. Flutter kicks. Hands under your butt. I'm going to do these low. But again, lower back needs to be extremely tight. It needs to be flat. That's the key thing. Against the ground. Abs, core, keep it all tight. Everything. You should feel these completely in your abs, all right? More in your abs, less in your back. You are going to feel a little bit in your hip flexors, but we're trying to cut those out as much as possible. All right, same thing here. With the knee ins. Take it nice and slow. That's the key to these. You don't want to rush through these. Keep it nice, slow. Abs should be completely flexed the entire time. True contraction throughout this whole exercise. All right, now the plank jacks. We'll finish these off. These again, you want to make sure you are really tight and under control. All right, so that, guys, is round 1. I'm going to go ahead, take a 30-second break, and I'm going to go ahead and do round 2 with you guys, okay? That way you can get another look at all these exercises. You may be doing these along with me. That's great if you are. If you have any questions, after this, comment below and let me know. 10 seconds, we will go round 2. Arms high, partial sit-up. That's where we're starting. And nice, slow, controlled contractions. All right, flutter kicks. Again, if you need to do them up here to take your hip flexors out a little bit, keep from straining your lower back, that's fine. If you can go lower and focus on abs, then do that. Whatever you need to do to hit those abs. Your abs should really be burning if you're keeping them tight throughout all these exercises. And raise knee ins, slow. Keep that down leg extremely straight. That will keep tension on those lower abs. All right. Metabolism booster. And then we will be finished with round 2. Oh, I'm getting too long to break because I hit the wrong button. Here we go. It was actually going. So I have to go about 8 seconds longer. All right. That would conclude round 2. All right. Again, you'll do a 30-second break. And if you're going round 3, do round 3. 30-second break. If you need 4 and 5, same thing. Just make sure you're feeling this in your abs, not your lower back, all right? If you're doing it and it's hitting your lower back too much, comment below and let me know so I can try to walk you through a few steps to make sure you're doing everything correctly. But a great workout doesn't take long. You can add this ab workout at the end of one of your compound workouts, one of your strength training workouts. You can do it at home, you can do it at a park, so no excuses not to do this one, all right? All right, guys, don't leave this page without subscribing to this channel if you haven't already done so, okay? I'm going to continue to bring you a lot more workouts, a lot more tips for guys over 40, nutrition tips, workout tips, you name it. If there's anything in particular that you want me to talk about, comment below, guys, and let me know. But all right, man, get busy with this. Use it. It's going to be a tremendous benefit on your whole abdominal wall, your entire core. This kind of workout is not only going to shape your abs, but it's going to help you with all of your compound lifts. You need a strong core to do squats correctly, deadlifts correctly, bent over rows correctly. So if you're doing any of those now and you have some pain in your hips or lower back, chances are either your form is really bad or you've got a weak core. So that's what we're focusing on with this, guys. But it's all I got for you. Get busy, get after it, and God bless.